We're gonna make pizza, but we're gonna make also other things with pizza dough. We're gonna make calzoni and bombette. Okay, first of all, we're gonna make the dough. Now, this is the secret. So we're gonna use yeast. We're gonna use just this yeast you find at the supermarket. We're gonna use a little bit of sugar, okay? And most important, we're gonna use about 700 ml of warm water. Teaspoons of yeast.
Tell them that it's in
And
the hot
I'm
water.
going to put 1 teaspoon of sugar. Okay. Once you've done that, you need to whisk. Okay. Now, after about 20 minutes, you left the yeast with the warm water and the sugar. So you can see how the yeast is activated. It's nice and foamy. So you got that nice froth. So obviously, it has to be quite wet. Okay. So you are gonna have to first work in the bowl, then add a little bit of extra water, and then once it's all combined, you can transfer it on a bench. Okay, now I'm transferring the dough on the bench, and I'm going to get a bit of extra flour here, sprinkle on the top, and then you just gotta work it. Okay, so don't be worried if it sticks on your hand, so just remove it as you go, or if it is just too wet, you can put some extra flour. Okay, now the pizza dough is ready. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get the big bowl we had before. We're gonna put a bit of flour at the bottom, and we're gonna place that in there. Two hours after we have put it in to rise, so we've got about this much. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put a bit of flour, and we're just going to give it another nice knead, okay, like this. So don't worry if it goes down. So we're now making the filling for some of our bombette and calzoni. Just chopping and making this eggplant into cubes. Now the dough is ready. I've got also here one that I've made with wholemeal flour, which is really good for you. These are some of the ingredients that we're going to use to make pizza. So we've got mozzarella, we've got a bit of ricotta, some ham and salami, some capsicum. This is the eggplants that we did before. And also we're going to make a pizza with some potatoes, which I've shaved, and then we're going to combine with some rosemary. Okay. Let's do the calzoni first. Okay, what we're making now is the calzoni. So we're just gonna get a little bit of the dough. So we're just gonna use our fingers, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna use a rolling pin to make it of about this size. And obviously you can put any ingredients that you like. Now, the one that I'm gonna give today is with some mozzarella. Yeah. Then you get some ham. You shred in it like this, and then you're gonna put some then you're gonna put a bit of ricotta, okay, like this. Okay, now what you have to do is, it's like if it was like a giant ravioli really, and you have to close it, and you're gonna bend it like this, the edge, so that when it cooks, is not going to, the content is not going to pour outside. Okay. Now that you've got your calzoni, you can put it on your tray. You can either use baking paper or spray with some kind of oil. And then what you do, you put a little bit of sauce on the top. This is the Napoli sauce that we made before. That we did before. Okay, now I'm gonna make something that you probably never heard of. It's called bombette. Bombette means a little bomb. So I'm gonna get a little bit of dough, not as much as for the calzoni, and then I'm gonna stretch it. I'm gonna try to keep the circle shape, like this, pretty much like as big as the palm of your hand. Then once you've done it, about 2 or 3 millimeters, you put it on the palm of your hand, and you put a couple of spoons of the eggplant and cherry tomatoes that we did before. Something like this much, and you need some cheese to go with it. Better like a hard cheese, or something like tasty cheese or halloumi cheese or Swiss cheese. And then what you do, now you have to close this little bomb like this. I know it's a bit tricky, but eventually you're just gonna end up with like a dumpling, okay? And you place it on the tray and you put a little bit of tomato on the top. If you like, put a leaf of basil, would be good too. Okay, for this calzone they're gonna make now, I've combined the spinach with some ricotta, some parmesan cheese and 1 egg. So this is going to be a different type of calzone. Here we are with our calzone. So this is the calzone, the one that we made with ham, ricotta and mozzarella. And this is the bombette. So bombette with eggplants and cheese and tomatoes. And this is the pizza with the potatoes and rosemary, and this is some other pizza. So now I want to see what is your favorite pizza. Send me your favorite toppings and we're gonna see which one is the best pizza at Simonds College. Arrivederci!